where you're gonna have two different things going on. So you've got a strength side, which is all on the black and some on the blue, and then from the pull further is all cardio. So it's an AMRAP, which means as many reps as possible. So they're gonna just look at the board, they're gonna do what it tells you, and it will be about sometimes 11 to 12 minutes. So you're gonna have to keep the timer going for these people and keep them moving, but still motivate those that are doing the cardio. Okay, so this is how it works. The very first one's gonna be a standing side crunch. So you're gonna have 4 stations on here. So the first station's gonna be right here on this part of the blue. So you're gonna put heavy weights right here, and we're gonna go side to side. So these are the standing side crunches. Just nice and soft, they don't need to go too far down. So just like that, okay? So just put the weights out right here, from here to the pull. So that's your first station. And the second one, we're gonna use these anchor bands. So these are called anchor bands. And we're gonna do a chest press, okay? So they're gonna stand with one leg forward, and then they're gonna bring it right here to the center and push it forward. So as a coach, to push them, you would come and put your hand out in front of me, and I would try to get you, okay? So my things would try to get you, or you can pull tightly on these things from behind. So like you can pull this tighter, so then that coach has to resist, okay? All right, and just make sure their elbows are coming back. So you can also have your hand right here. So as they do this, they get your hand, okay? I hope that makes sense, because when I don't have someone here, that's hard. But so right here, you'd put your hand right here to make sure I'm getting that full rotation. And maybe Chris can show me. So I'd like boom. So that way, their mind to muscle memory, they know what they're working. So that's why we need to touch people. Okay, then the third one is just gonna be a squat with a wall ball. So we're just gonna squat down and throw up, okay? All the way down and up. There's a line right there at the top. You can challenge them to do that. If it hurts to squat, then they can just use their arms. So that's station 3. And then station 4 is gonna be right here. You're gonna put the kettlebells out, just one per person. Okay, so remember, sumo squats are when your feet are out to the sides. You're gonna take your hips, you're gonna push them forward. I'm gonna come down, hold the kettlebell, I'm gonna come down and drop it. This is gonna require me to get lower to reach it, but not to bend forward, so make sure you tell them to squat so you can see their shirts and to roll their shoulders back. So if you're behind me, you're gonna take your fingers and you're gonna push my shoulders back if I'm forward, okay? And to challenge me, you can put pressure on my shoulders. So I am getting more weight as I go down and up. So that's what that one is. All right. So you're gonna make sure you're on the timer here, and those people are gonna know it's continuous. You just keep going until these people are done. So you're gonna do 30 seconds on, 10-second rest, and they're gonna do it 4 times. Then they're gonna move to the next station, okay? So we're gonna stay in that station. So for the AMRAP, you're gonna put the big board right here, or actually do the 2 boards. The coach the night before do 2 boards, so you'll put a weight right here with 1 board and a weight right here with the other board. So then this is how they do the continuous. So I'm gonna do 10 skater hops. So that's 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna do 10 skater hops and then 10 high knee claps, okay? So I can do it this way, or I can do it this way. And then I'm gonna do 10 jumping jacks or 10 star jumps. So jumping jacks or star jumps. Then I'm gonna do a plank jack push-up. So now I'm gonna come down, and as I jack out, I'm gonna do a push-up. Come in, that's 2. Okay, now, you're gonna want the plyo boxes right here, so people can just do it on a plyo box to elevate for those that can't be on the ground. If they have bad wrists, you're gonna wanna tell them to take some weights, because that's gonna make it so their wrist isn't bent too far, so then they're more straight, okay? So out, push up, back in. So if their wrists hurt, just give them a weight. Then I'm gonna do 20 flutter kicks. So hands underneath, 20 of these. If it hurts their back, they're gonna do 20 of these. Then they're gonna do 30 mountain climbers. Okay, so cross body ones. They go across their body. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 of those. Then they're gonna rest. They just need to kind of like take a drink, count to 15 or 20, and then they do it again. Encourage the rest so their body can rev up to do it again. So if you have time for a finisher, I'd probably just like hold a squat. I would probably just do more like core, but I wouldn't do any more cardio. So let me tell you how to do this. So if one thing is there, one people are there, the other people are here, then you're gonna have a few minutes for them to switch. So if I start here first, as soon as they're done, after 11, 12 minutes, now I'm gonna go do strength, and they switch.
And then you just restart the timer.
Yeah, so then you just restart the timer. So you just give them the timer's gonna stop, you're gonna give them a few minutes, and then they're gonna switch. They'll know how to do it.
Give them a good minute.
Yeah, a good minute, and then remind people what to do, and then start the timer again. That should be like 23